Hello, my name is Sam, and today we're talking about mind, body, and health. So we'll be asking each other questions, answering questions, and yeah, that's our topic for today. I'll just share my screen so you can get an idea of the sort of questions that we'll be talking about. Things like stress, living stress-free, healthy eating, exercise. So if health is important to you, this is probably a good class. So I'll just leave this open and yeah, wait for some people to get here. Hi, Fergan.
Hi.
I'm going to ask you a question while we're waiting for other people to join. How does stress affect you? You get stressed out easily?
Yeah, sometimes.
And what happens when you're stressed? Do you get angry? Do you eat too much? Like, how do you handle stress?
Especially a few years ago, I had a lot of stress because of the things that I was dealing with. So sometimes it was easy to play computer games to forget about it, but sometimes it's not. So I don't know actually, because eating too much doesn't help because you can't get a taste from what you eat. It's like nothing or tasteless because you're losing at least me, I'm losing my appetite and I can't get a taste from it. Okay. Actually, I don't know. Being stressed was really not a good thing for me.
Yeah, that's a good point. People, have you ever heard of emotional eaters? Emotional eating?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you just eat and eat and eat when you're upset, but you can't even taste anything. You're just eating. Yeah, that's a lot of people do that when they're stressed out, and then they get fat, gain weight. Cool. So I just said today we're talking about health, mind and body and health. So Frickin, why don't you choose a question for Hazel?
Okay. When did you last take a bath?
This morning.
Is that really in the list?
Yeah.
Okay.
This morning. And this morning I woke up at 5 o'clock because I have a friend from San Francisco and she wanted to see the sunrise. She don't stay at me. She stays at the hotel with her husband, but her husband didn't want to wake up. So I woke up at 5 o'clock, took a shower, and went to the beach to see sunrise with her.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
5 a.m.
Yes.
It's too early.
It was.
You have to get up that early though if you want to see the sunrise, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So Hazel bathes regularly, Firkin. What about you?
I think Hazel doesn't know about it, so it's okay.
Hazel,
Do you know her last class?
was she here?
I know perfectly well that you 3 or 4 months didn't took a bath.
You can't hide from the facts, Firkin.
Yeah, at least I'm not riding a bike while I was standing on it, or I'm not jumping from the garage roof to the pool.
Those were dares.
Yeah.
And that has nothing to do with personal hygiene. That has only relates to my stupidity. Okay. Hazel, why don't you choose a question for Rodolfo?
Okay. Have you ever been to an acupuncturist?
No, I've never been to one.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, it's a person um, who tries to help you or to cure you using needles, right? No, no.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
Yeah, that's right.
yes,
pins.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Next
and
question. What do you think? Yeah.
Related to this one.
So, Rodolfo, what do you think of acupuncture? Would you ever do something like that?
no, I don't like them. I don't like needles.
Oh, but
It,
are they don't hurt you because the needles are very thin. I didn't do it. My friend used to do acupuncture,
Mm.
and she told me that they don't hurt you at all because you don't feel they are very
Mhm.
thin.
Okay. Well, I think I would try first just with meds, and then if they don't work, uh, maybe I could try something like that.
okay. I don't know about acupuncture. I've always wondered if it really works. It
Yeah.
seems like a strange thing to like poke pins all over you and then
It's not stranger than having a tattoo, I guess.
I would prefer than medicine to do acupuncture, I think, because
okay.
I don't like to introduce in my body all kind of chemical substances. I prefer to do a surgery or a acupuncture or press-acupuncture. This is
Yeah, maybe
my
it's a little bit more natural, right?
yes.
Okay. Cool. Rodolfo, why don't you choose a question for I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Onur?
Onur.
Onur? Is that right?
Honor, honor.
Onur? Onur?
Onur.
Okay. Cool. Rodolfo, why don't you choose a question for Onur?
Okay. Uh,
Can you hear me?
it has to be related to health and medical things, right?
Yeah, so we've
Oh,
got this list here if you need ideas, but just mind, body, and health was the topic.
okay. And you? Uh, how many times per day do you brush your teeth?
3 times at least. So I think there's a problem with my mic. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
No,
can
I can
hear you.
hear you. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. 3 times at least. I brush my teeth. Um, it's not good question, I think. I personal hygiene is important, I think. So the first, I think the first issue of the personal hygiene is brushing the teeth.
Oh, okay.
So no one ever comes up to you and tells you that you have bad breath.
No, no,
No,
no, no.
they never
Okay.
Um,
tell you that. They will give you a Mentos or something like that, like they're being nice, but no, they're not.
Yeah, they come up and say, "Would you like some gum?" You're like, "Oh, no, it's are you sure?"
gum
I
is
guess
gum
one.
is not exact solution, I think.
No, I don't think so. I think brushing your teeth is the solution.
Yeah.
One time I did a really bad thing. I forgot I was going to take a plane, take a flight, then I ate onion, like really in bad amount.
Dipped
Then
in
I,
garlic.
yeah, and garlic and onion, they're both. Then I realized that I have really bad breath, so I bought a few gums and something like that to get rid of that bad breath, but it didn't work. I guess the guys who were sitting next to me hated me because they were like that. I understand that they were like that and they were talking all the time. People were like,
Wow. I hope you at least showered before your flight.
no, I didn't.
Oh no. So you probably smelled awful. Those poor guys on the plane. Okay. Okay. Oh no, why don't you choose a question for whoever you want? You can choose someone.
Okay. My question goes to Hazel. Hazar.
Again? Furkan
Hazar.
wasn't asked. Please ask Furkan. Okay. I accept the challenge.
Okay. Can I get all questions?
Yeah, whatever you
Okay.
want. There's questions here that you can here's the link that you can use if you want to, or you can come up with your own questions. It's up to you.
Okay. Okay. Is stress good before an exam?
I think it is, but at least for me, I was stressed before the exams, but if I was prepared, sometimes it happened not to be, but rarely, honestly. If you are well prepared, the stress disappear when you receive the subjects and you begin to write. So a little stress, I think it's good. Like stage when actors go to the stage and they are nervous, it's a constructive thing, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. So why would it be good? Does it like motivate you, or what do you think?
Yes, it motivates, and the adrenaline circles in your vein, and you are more alert for the subject and for all the questions from the exams, I think.
Okay. And then there was, does stress ever make you feel more alive? So I think that's maybe where we're going with that, right? It makes you feel
I'm disagree.
alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, Hazel, why don't you choose one for whoever you want?
Okay, for Furkan, obvious. He wasn't asked today. He didn't receive any question. What drinks do you think are unhealthy?
Of course, alcohol. And I don't drink alcohol, so I am really healthy.
Okay.
What about
It
red
was,
wine? Isn't a glass of red wine a day supposed to be good for you? Have you guys heard that?
it's healthy because contain resveratrol.
Hmm.
Well, but some people are just drinking beer all the time, so
Yeah.
it can't be healthy.
Yes.
Or consuming a lot of caffeine, 6 or 7 cups in a day. That's just
Yes.
extreme. I can't understand those people.
I don't know anyone who does that.
Me neither.
Even 2 is too much for me for a day. Maybe 3.
Valid point.
So alcohol, it's I think so as well.
Yeah,
Alcohol, it's
and
not healthy.
sugary drinks too, like soda pop.
After alcohol, yes.
Energy drinks too, those are supposed to be pretty bad for you. I actually don't like energy. Do you guys ever drink energy drinks like Red Bull?
One
No.
time I did.
Yeah.
Do you like
No.
it?
Well, I was really full of energy, so it didn't affect me. But it's like it tastes like juice, orange juice. So I like the taste of it, but I didn't buy after that.
Yeah.
When I was working at a hospital, there was those guys that deliver the packets, and he had drunk Red Bull also, and also a Monster. And he was when he was leaving, he had uh, a very strong tachycardia. Yes.
Oh, cardiac arrest?
No, it's when your heart starts beating very fast.
Oh, what did you call it?
Tachycardia. In my language, they say the same way.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that word.
Okay. Well, and he had that, and he passed out.
Oh.
and he was
Yeah.
taken to emergency room.
Yeah, you can just say he was taken to emerge.
Okay.
We tend to use that as kind of a short form for the emergency room. Say he was taken to emerge.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard lots of kind of horror stories about energy drinks and what they do to your heart. So probably not very good for you either, especially when you mix them with alcohol. Then it really gets
Yes,
bad, right? Have you guys heard of
Yeah,
Jager bomb?
especially
I heard.
banana.
Do you know what a
No.
Jager bomb is?
Jager bomb.
Like vodka and Red Bull.
No, Jagermeister, and
Vodka and Red Bull, probably.
yeah,
Because
Jager. Do you know what Jagermeister is? Jager?
I don't think so.
I'll show you.
Yes. Can you tell us the formula?
you're a chemist?
No, it's this stuff. I have no idea what's in it, but it's I guess it's kind of like a liqueur. It tastes like licorice kind of, but I don't know. People put it in Red Bull and then drink it really quickly. So or vodka Red Bull. Now at the bars in Canada, they won't actually mix it for you because it's illegal to serve Red Bull with alcohol. So they give you a can of Red Bull and a shot of vodka. And they're like, here you go. You do it yourself. So it's obviously bad. It's written right on the can, do not mix with alcohol, right? But some people do it anyway. Okay, who was answered? That was Rodolfo was answering, right? Oh, Furkan.
No,
Okay, Furkan, why don't you choose someone?
Someone. Okay. There are too many questions.
Well, you don't have to ask them all. Only one.
I wasn't planning to ask them all. Okay. Can you relax when you're sleeping away from home, Hazel?
Yes, why not? Depends what I did in that day.
When you're away from the palace?
Yes. And wait, I'm now. Usually I can relax.
For some people, it's very difficult. Like if you're at a hotel or something.
When I travel, I have to sleep at the hotel. But usually when I travel, I am very exhausted. I wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning, and I walk all the day until 8, 9, 10 o'clock or midnight. So I'm very tired and I sleep anyway.
Yeah, that's how I travel too.
Yes.
Get up early and just walk everywhere.
For me, it happens to have insomnia at home, not when I'm traveling, because then I'm physically exhausted and I sleep well.
Maybe you should go for really long walks at home.
Yes, I should.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Hazel, why don't you choose someone and ask a question?
Okay. Do you think it is unhealthy to keep a cat in your home? Rodolfo.
Not for me. I'm allergic to cats.
Oh.
And, yes.
Well.
And when I go to a friend's house or a house where there's a cat, I start sneezing and with a rush. And also, I think, well, if you have a cat and it is in your home, I think it's okay. But if your cat is all the day out, maybe he can get infected with. There's a parasite. I don't remember the name. That when cats catch mouses and eat them, or maybe just kill them, they get mice. And they get that parasite, and they also when they poop, the parasite goes to the poop of the cat. And if you what's the word for when you clean the something with
Litter box. The litter box?
yes yes, and also when you clean the litter box, you can also get infected with that parasite. I don't remember the name, but it's not so bad if you are healthy and strong. But if you are immunosuppressed, yes,
Yeah. I
it
was
can.
finding the name of the parasite.
Oh yes,
It's
yes, that is.
Toxoplasma gondii, or I guess people call it toxo.
Yes, and it can be kind of bad for you if you are immunodepressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
So,
I also think that it can also affect people who are driving because it can make them more prone to accidents.
okay. This particular, yeah, it says it leads to toxoplasmosis, which, what does it do? I don't know exactly what it does. I'm looking at the wiki page, but it can affect your driving and it can affect your mood. Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Okay.
yes, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. So maybe I don't know. I have a cat. Should I worry about this toxo disease? I just won't let
Oh.
him go outside.
Rare.
Oh,
I think very rare it happens.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's the environment or in the place where you live. If it's a clean place, I think you don't have to
Right.
worry very much.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. And you're allergic, so you can't have cats anyway, right?
No.
Okay.
This question is for Hazel.
Okay.
Hazel. No, 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 no. It was a joke. It's for Anur. Anur?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yes.
Hazel's like, no, not me. The thing about this is you can't avoid people when you're on webcam.
Anur, what's the most horrible disease you ever had?
Most horrible disease.
Yes.
I think I had surgery, ACL. You know ACL, a knee surgery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in a football match, competitive match, I ran with my friend and we crushed each other, and my knee just turned, and my ACL was kopmak. Furkan yardım et, kopmak.
Hmm?
Kopmak.
I wasn't listening to. I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe sprain.
Sprain. Yeah. Then I had to have a surgery. So I was playing tennis also. So I have to make a break to my sport life. So this is my most horrible surgery or illness.
Okay. Typing, so you would say that you and your friend crashed into each other. That's what we say. So you don't actually go like in, right? If you crash into someone, it just means like bang. You hit each other and you fall over. Or if we talk about a car crash, we would say the two cars crashed into each other. Yeah, and I don't know if it's sprained or sprained is probably the most common word when we're talking about a knee sprain. Or you could say you twisted your knee. Okay. Ow. Ooh. So you had to get your surgery on your knee and your elbow?
No, my leg.
Your leg. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can't play sports anymore?
No, this is that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I have just have a break for 1 year, and
Oh, okay.
for now I am playing tennis too and archery.
Okay, cool. All right, so Onir, why don't you find a question for whoever you want? You can choose. Ask someone a question.
My question goes to Furkan. What do you think is the greatest cause of stress for most people?
Could you repeat it again?
What do you think is the greatest cause of stress for most people?
For most people, if it were me, it was for me, it will be different. But probably for most of the people, it would be their job, basically.
In a nutshell. So
What
usually
else can I say? Yeah.
people's jobs. Well,
Or
it
their
depends
family
on.
problem.
What about school?
Most people are not going to school, right?
Yeah, I guess it depends on the or your not or your lack of job. You would say. So you're either stressing about your job or stressing about how to find a job, right? Or for students, school can be very stressful. What other things in life can stress people out?
Horrible diseases.
Yeah, health is a big one, right?
Yes.
Health, disease, your family,
Or if you can
everyday
name
English.
And your
Every day.
dear ones, this is mostly than your own diseases,
Hi,
I think.
Hi,
or
how are you
welcome.
doing?
Good, thanks.
Thank
How are
you.
you?
My name is not Everyday
I know,
English.
I was about to say, so what is your real name? He just wants us to call.
Sorry.
Sorry?
My name is Abdussamad. I will write it
Okay.
down. Thank you.
Abdusamad?
Yes.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Sam.
Thank you.
We're
Nice to meet
talking
you.
about mind, body, and health today. We're asking each other questions. Hazel brought up a good point. So your family's well-being and health, that's always a big stress, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are some other things that cause stress? Failure, like
Well,
fear of failure.
yeah,
Moving.
I think
no, directly failure.
Oh, actually failure, right. Okay, so if you fail at something, that can stress you out.
yeah.
Moving.
Moving?
Yes. When you move from your house to another, that can be a bit stressing.
Yeah, mostly on your back for lifting all the furniture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, are you the one who's lifting all the furniture?
Yeah. Not
So
by
it's okay.
myself, but not
Also,
alone.
they feel stressed.
Sorry?
Students, I say studying. When you have a lot of exams and a lot of things to prepare, you feel a lot of stress, especially before the period of the exams. So you're always tired, and I know that feeling.
Me too. I know that feeling. Yeah, just exhausted and just, oh, I can't do any more. But you still have like 5 more exams. It's like, oh, why? Just won't stop. Okay. Yeah, Hazel, divorce, good. Divorce can be stressful for who?
For both of them.
For the people
For
getting divorced and kids too, right?
kids. Yes, if there are kids.
And death of family members, of course, that can lead to a lot of stress for sure. Okay, another question.
Who wants to ask?
I don't remember who answered the.
Me.
Okay, Firkin.
Yeah. What was the last time you smoked?
Who?
Who?
I don't think. I don't know who's smoking in this class.
I quit.
I quit.
What?
Seriously?
That's why we like so much coffee, because we quit smoking.
So Hazel understands where I'm coming from on this caffeine issue, right?
Yes.
And the other thing that I do is fidget. So since I've been home, I've been fidgeting with this toy dolphin. I don't know why. It's just been sitting here, and I can't sit still for very long. So I'm always like, doo-doo-doo, and like, yeah. That's what happens when you quit smoking.
I ate a lot of mint.
He knows that I cheated a while ago.
You?
Yeah, you know that.
When?
I don't remember. A couple weeks ago in Paris, right?
Oh.
But caffeine. Actually, look, I'm starting a collection.
What? They give you a cup for each
hour. A cup of for each hour of English.
No, the one mug was from yesterday, and I forgot to bring it downstairs, so I just got a new.
Laziness at its best.
Oh. Who was your question for, Firkin? Just in general?
Well, the responsible people answered the question.
Okay. So Hazel, why don't you choose another one?
Okay.
You go down to assorted questions.
What disease frightens you the most and why? And I ask Onur.
I think cancer. Cancer.
And why?
Because with in that situation, people dies slowly, and also I have friends, not friends, parents who had cancer. So in my childhood, I lived with that, and that subject negatively affected me. So this is I think cancer. Cancer, right? In English, cancer.
Cancer.
Yeah, me
Cancer.
too.
Cancer.
Me too.
And me too.
I think that's probably. What about you, Rodolfo?
Yes, it's the same.
And
also a mental disease like Alzheimer or Parkinson.
This is worse indeed. This is worse.
Mental disease. Or
Alzheimer.
Something like brain damage can.
Yes.
For me, it's more being afraid of that happening to my family and my friends, you know? Because then you have to, watch them go through that. You had a kidney stone?
Kidney.
Ooh.
Painful.
Ouch.
I don't even want to think about it. I've seen people that have had them and you have to get surgery to remove it, and it just looks like the most pain.
Yeah, for 2 years.
It took 2 years for them to find it?
To remove it.
To remove it. Why did it take so long?
No, I guess it's a normal procedure.
2 years.
But it hurts a lot.
Oh. And then the other one that I've seen a lot is your appendix. Your appendix is like on your side over here, and your appendix can burst, and that's like awful pain. Yeah, same thing with surgery and everything.
Is it true that they remove your appendix because you eat a lot of spicy food?
I don't know.
That you eat a lot of spicy food and then you get sick from your appendix, and Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe. Probably.
Can you read it, Sam?
Sorry?
Appendix.
Appendix.
Can you
Yeah,
can you write
appendix.
it?
Appendix, like this.
Appendix.
Your appendix
Appendix.
can burst.
My friend's getting a surgery to remove that.
Okay. That was Onur, I think, that answered that one. So Onur, why don't you find another question for us?
Okay. My question goes to Rodolfo. Do you eat a lot of vegetables?
Sometimes, if my mom is here with me, she always cook vegetables almost every day in the lunch. But if I'm alone, I eat them very rarely.
Rodolfo.
Yes.
Oh,
Because
not good.
I'm not a good cook, and when I try to cook some vegetables, I usually burn them, and I don't like that.
I can
because
teach you
I
how to cook.
because I cook them with oil, and they get roast.
You can
but-
eat them raw, are healthier raw.
Yeah, I
Okay,
like
but
better when they're raw.
how would you disinfect them?
Wash them, of
Wash
course.
them.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
just need to wash. You just wash them, like just run them under water and scrub them.
Yeah, isn't that less healthy when you cook them? Because
Yeah,
they're losing their
when you
vitamins.
cook vegetables, you cook a lot of the nutrients out of them, so they're better for you raw.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
as
vitamins and
salads. Salads with raw vegetables.
But it's not unhealthy to eat cooked vegetables. Like,
Of course.
it's still good for you. So Rodolfo, eat your vegetables.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Rodolfo, cool. Why don't you choose another question for us?
Yes. This one is for Hazel. Yes. Now it's for you, Hazel.
Okay, okay.
Have you ever been at risk of death?
No. No, fortunately I haven't, but I was afraid a few years ago that I have cancer, but wasn't. So no, I wasn't at risk of death.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had a surgery?
Yes, I have. I had.
Okay.
Yes, I have. Or yes, I have had surgery.
Yes, I have had. Yes.
Okay. What did you have surgery for?
I can't tell.
You don't have to tell us. It's okay.
No,
I've never had surgery, but
it's awful.
Yeah, I've heard like terrible. Well, dental surgery.
No.
That's not really surgery, is it? I don't know.
You feel the pain.
I guess so.
Oh, the pain is very bad.
Yeah, but dental work, they usually put your mouth. They put you to sleep. They put your mouth to sleep with.
Yeah. Until that time, you feel the real pain. A
Yeah.
few times I wanted the dentist to use morphine so I could just sleep and he could do his own job, but he always refused me and it was horrible.
The pain comes after the surgery.
No, during the surgery, it's not about the pain because you don't feel the pain. For me, at least, was the sensation that I cannot control myself. I was very afraid when they put me to sleep and I didn't know if I will wake up anymore. That was terrible sensation.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. But with the dentist, have you guys ever had your entire mouth frozen?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And then we try to eat something. Like one time they froze, like my whole mouth was frozen because I had cavities that they had to fill back here somewhere. So they just froze my entire mouth. And I couldn't eat obviously, but I was trying to have like a popsicle and I stuck it up my nose. My mom got a picture. There's a really funny picture of me when I'm a kid with my face is like like a popsicle stuck up my nose. Yeah, from the dentist. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, cool. Hazel, why don't you choose a question?
Okay. What are some things people can do to keep healthy? Who wasn't asked?
I don't know. You can pretty much ask anyone. I think everyone's been talking a fair amount. Maybe Honor?
Honor,
Yeah.
what are some things people can do to keep healthy? It's written on the chat.
I think it's the best way being healthy to stay away from stress, I think. Then sport, regularly sport activities, I think. And third one's feeding, healthy feeding.
Yep, sports, exercise.
Yeah.
They just say physical activity in general, right?
Yeah.
And eating habits, I think.
Mm-hmm. I have a question for everybody. How often do you exercise? Maybe
Every
Rodolfo?
day.
I used to exercise every day, as Rodolfo said, but since I learned 2 languages now, I don't have any more time.
You exercise your mouth a lot, right?
Yeah.
That
Your
counts.
tongue.
You're still burning calories.
Yeah. In the vacation, I think I'll exercise.
Okay, good. Birkin, how often do you exercise?
How often?
He moves his butt from one room to another. That doesn't count.
Yeah, I always promise to myself I will wake up, then I will ride a bicycle for 5 kilometers or something like that. But I always end up with waking up at 10 a.m., which is really late because the sun is, rising at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something like that. It's really impossible. And the last time that I exercised was 5 months ago. I was just walking, by the way, not exercising.
The last time you walked was 5 months ago?
I know it sounded really weird, but yeah, I'm walking around in the house.
But
From one room to another.
Furkan, you are so active.
I walk from the couch to the fridge, so
Yeah, sometimes I use my brothers not to get up from the couch.
They bring you food to the desk, to your desk when you are.
that's
Good
why
to have a.
this is why we never see Firkin stand up, because everyone just brings him his food.
Good to have small brothers, little brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Onur, how often do you exercise?
I have approximately 4 tennis match in a week. I get used to run every night for half hours, maybe 1 hour.
Wow, we should all take a lesson from Onur.
Yes.
Right? And
Actually,
Rodolfo, you used to exercise every day, so what about now?
I'm still exercising every day. Doing exercise.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
And what sort of exercise do you do?
Oh, I go running in the mornings. I run in the mornings, and at the afternoon, about 7 or 6 p 6 p.m., I go swimming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can go swimming now too. I went swimming finally yesterday. My brother heated the pool. Swimming is
Heated.
great. Yeah, it's got a heater in the pool.
Wow. Complete luxury.
Really?
Yeah,
It would
your
be
own
really
pool.
cold otherwise, I think.
Wow. Yeah, your own pool. What can I say?
Well, it's not my pool, but but it's a pool and it's there, so I'll use it. Okay, good. Okay, Rodolfo, why don't you choose another question for us?
Um, um, ha, ha, ha. Furkan,
Yeah.
do you know someone with psychological disease or
Yeah.
yeah?
He's living just. He's my neighbor. He's 40 years old, but he feels like he's 5. And he acts like he's 5. And he talks like he's 5. That's really bad.
It's really sad though.
Yeah, because he's bigger than you, and he's calling you like you're his brother or you're bigger than him.
Because
And
he
actually,
doesn't
it is.
understand.
Yeah, and he's playing with small kids. He's huge. He's 40 maybe 50 years old, and the kids are 3 years old, 2 years old, and they're like friends, best friends.
Aw. I don't know what that's called when you have really slow development, but there's
Retarded. Oligophren in my language, I don't know.
yeah, retardation. But if you call someone retarded now, it's really offensive.
Mhm.
I don't know what the actual name of that disease is, but there's a pretty common one where it's just very slow development, and then your development freezes at a certain age, but you keep growing. Yeah.
Yeah. Creo que oh, sorry. I believe that I think that there's a disease, a psychological disease in where adults behave like babies, and they want to have their diapers
Mm-hmm.
changed, and also that someone who gives them the what's that? What's the name for that?
Um, Again, I
Uh,
don't know the name, but
the
it's a psychological thing where the person has actually developed fully, but they have
uh-huh.
some sort of
Oh, oh, but they also have an adult life. They go
yeah.
to work and everything else, but when they are in home, they need someone who changes his diaper and also who sings
Lullaby.
baby song.
A lullaby is like when you
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I saw a documentary about that. I think it was called like Big Babies or something. A Big Baby. I don't know. There's some random documentary on TV. I remember watching it, and there's actually a store that they can go to buy like really huge diapers and cribs and stuff.
Actually,
Okay.
I have a cousin 5 years old, and he can't speak, he can't walk, he can't crawl, and he pees his pants still is using diaper, and we don't. He can't cry, I guess, can't laugh. He's just physically developing, but mentally zero.
Yeah.
Nothing happening.
Mhm.
Wow. It's weird.
Mm, okay, Frickin, I think it's your turn. Why don't you choose a question for us?
Okay. Do you think you need to lose weight?
Who?
You, for example.
Me? Yes, I'd like to lose some weight, but I don't really care that much. Yes and no. So.
You want to be like Catwoman in the Batman? Like skinny, or Les Miserables?
I've never been skinny like that, so I wouldn't. No. 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 Not too concerned. What about you, Firkin? Would you like to lose weight?
I lost it already too much. I have to gain.
How did you lose it if you never exercise?
You know, I'm picky when it comes to food, and the food was really bad. The place where I was staying then. I lost 22 pounds, then now I have to gain that.
You lost
22
22
pounds?
pounds, you said.
In, yeah, 6 months.
Wow. What were you
Yeah.
eating?
Not
Nothing,
much
nothing
thing.
probably.
Just no
To lose
food. No food at all.
yes, to lose so many
Pizza.
pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pizza, pasta.
Yeah, actually, sometimes I didn't eat anything because I'm really obstinate about what I'm eating.
Okay. Hi, Oski.
Oxymoron.
Oxymoron. That's funny.
Ah, oxymoron. Yes.
Oxy, can you hear us? We can't hear you. I think you're muted. Can you click on your microphone? There's a little microphone picture. Gokan. Okay, it's Gokan. You see it? It's not working. Okay. Try, let me see if you just adjust your settings. There's a support page. I don't know what the problem would be. Is your microphone working on other applications? You might need to update your plugins or something.
Just find the microphone.
Yeah, gotta try another mic. Okay. In the meantime, who asked the last question?
Me. And you answered.
Oh, I answered. Okay, I'll ask you guys a question then. Do you have any scars? Have any scars that have like a funny story to go with them?
Yes, I have one.
Okay.
I have a scar in the head because I'm pretty tall from my home, and I was going upstairs, and when I was in the stairs, I hit myself with the ceiling, and there was an edge. And yes, and
So you're walking and it's like, bam!
yes, and the blood started flowing through my face. I was like, no, and then I washed my head and everything else, and but before no after that there's a part of my head that doesn't grow hair.
Wow!
Yeah.
So it was like along here somewhere you hit it?
Yes.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it's just a little
A little like spot?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, little spot.
Does anyone else have a story?
I don't have any scars.
I have one over here somewhere. There. I don't
Oh,
know.
you told that.
Did I tell you the story? I was a kid and I slipped on a balloon and I hit my head off the corner of a coffee table. And I
Oh,
cut my head open and it was bleeding everywhere. I also have a scar on my finger. I don't know if you can see it.
from the
No.
cat.
Cheese grater.
Oh,
She's
how did you
great.
do that?
Do you see it?
Oh, oh yes.
It's
I
horrible.
think.
How?
How did you
Well,
manage to do
I
that?
was grating cheese and my knuckle got in the way.
But cheese is not
Yes, don't
tough
wanna imagine.
to grate it hard.
No, it was actually at work. I was working in a kitchen, which made it even worse. And it's just kind of like automatic. You just go, 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 and then get the next one, and you do it really quickly. And I guess I just got distracted or something. And
What about blood?
yeah, there was blood everywhere. And my boss got really mad because we had to throw out a lot of cheese, and cheese is expensive. So he comes in, he goes, "Oh my God, cover that up! You're getting blood everywhere." I was like, "Oh, hey, I'm fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Just the cheese."
Oh,
Oh yeah,
It's not a scar, but my brother's the feet is broken from here, like he hit something,
Oh,
and
is it
still,
chip?
yeah, actually there's no part of it. It's gone. It's gone because he was riding a bicycle from downhill, and when he was going downhill, one of the jerk friends just tried to scare him, and he couldn't control the steering wheel, then he flew away from the bicycle, then he hit the ground. His face
Oh,
is just horrible, and there was some like gutters all the place, metal gutters. Then he hit those stuff. Then I guess he lost that.
you call it a sewer grate? The sewer
Yeah,
grates, like the round ones?
metals.
Oh, the gutters, like this
Yeah, gutters.
rectangles? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Ouch.
just ouch.
Oxy, is it working?
I think yes.
Yes.
Hi.
You're a little bit late though. We're almost finished our class.
Yeah, I know.
But that's okay. There's another class in the next hour, and then I have 4 more or 3 more after that. So you can always
Yeah,
join
I
later.
know. I start one. I think one month before.
Mm-hmm.
I had been here talking to someone, but I start work. I start at a hotel as a reception. But now I am free. I
So
will
you're
be
back.
here. What?
You're back.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. I think like Furkan, Turkey, Çanakkale. You know where is Çanakkale?
Furkan?
It's in the south.
Yeah,
I
of
was at
course.
Çanakkale.
Çanakkale. Yes.
Cool.
Troy.
Okay.
Maybe you know Troy.
Yes, I was at
I live there.
Troy.
But I think they probably do. Hazel, you do? You know where that is?
Yes, I was 2 years ago to Çanakkale. I stayed there with my friends and visited Troya as well.
Mm-hmm.
The site, Troya site.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, well, gonna wrap it up. Does anyone have any final questions they want to ask before we go?
No.
No.
No? Okay, cool. I'm going for lunch and then I'll be back. So hopefully I'll see you in an hour.
Okay,
Otherwise,
thank
maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Teaching at the same time tomorrow, okay?
Okay, bye bye.
Thanks.
Bon appétit.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See you
Bye.
soon.